So we've done the hamstrings and the calf muscles, and now I want to go into the quadriceps, so just kind of opening the front of the thigh. Quite different to the hip flexors. The quads tend to be bulkier, and so you can really open up, you can really go into the quads. The thing to be careful about is the knees. So if your knees have if you've got any kind of arthritis or injury in there, you may not have full range of movement in the knee. So you don't want to over flex it. This is so important. There are a few different ways that you can stretch the quads, so I'm going to show you going up in different levels of movement, flexion in the knee joint. So the first option, if you have got an injury in your knee, is I'm going to do this standing up, and again, because I'm standing up, you're going to lose my head, sorry about that. So you just want to hold on to something, you want to be next to something, and I just use a band, and I bring my foot into the band to hold on to the side, and I'm just going to take the leg behind me. Now in this position, I'm just going to really think of drawing that thigh bone up into the hip, and connecting the tummy back to the spine. And if I feel like I'm not getting much of a stretch, I might walk my hands up a little bit to open the thigh and take the thigh back. So this is pretty good. I'm not over flexing in the knee. My knee is happy. And if you take the knee back a little bit, you can really start to open the front of the thigh. It's not going to be the best of stretches, but it's going to be better than nothing and slightly more fascial. So that's a good option. You just have to be happy to hold with a band. If you don't have a band, you can hold on to your sock or trouser leg. It's less effective. Now what tends to happen is if you don't have a good enough support, you'll feel like your hamstrings are tightening, so they'll go into a bit of a spasm. So that's really not good. You want to make sure a band or a towel is good so that you're keeping a little bit of space in the knee. And you're just holding on so you've got a little bit more support, and you hold a little closer to the foot if you need to. Okay, so then obviously you can do that standing without using a band. So you just take hold of the foot and just come into that position here. And you're just drawing your tummy back to your spine and opening the front of the thigh. Again, I like to take the knees slightly behind me so that I really come out of the hip flexor and come a little lower down into the quadriceps. So that's always an option. Now, slightly stronger stretch, which you'll be familiar with if you do yoga or anything like that. I'm going to do this on my left now. So I'm going to move my chair around so that I can hold on to something. And, oh actually, it's on the wrong side. I just shifted over the other way. Okay, and I'm just going to kneel onto a nice padded block. If you don't have a block, then use a rolled up mat. And I'm going to take hold of of my left leg. Now here I'm just standing on both knees, connecting the tummy back to the spine and opening the hip. If I turn around, it looks like this. And I'm really drawing my tummy back to the spine. I quite like this because it feels nice and supported, and I can easily just swap to the other leg. Another variation is to take one leg forwards. So I'm going to step my right leg forwards, and I'm going to bend my left knee and bring my foot up. Now this is stronger on the knee. If I turn around so you can actually see what I'm doing here, you draw the tummy back to the spine and you really open the front of the knee. The good thing about having one leg in front is that you can hinge forwards as well. So you just get a little deeper into that stretch. Watch the knee. If you overflex the knee, you're going to end up hurting the structures around the knee. So just allow the leg to be a little further away, or just play with it, see what works. Connecting your tummy back to your spine and shifting forwards. And that's the quads. Okay.